Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another box makeover. Today, we'll be making a cat for Lycheemallow. The cat that I'm making is Lychia, the pink Lycheemallow seafoam bush cat out of this box. So I have made a base for it. However, I will need to glue a fabric here before I can start. Okay, I have cut out a flower shape out of the fabric. I'm going to apply glue here and I'm going to stuff it up with random pieces of fabric because of course you can't stitch on that glass box, so that's my way around it, gluing fabric and stuffing it up before gluing it on and letting it dry. So experimented with that for a video that never made it to YouTube, but this will make its way to YouTube. But if you're curious about it, then it's this, which I'll get to finish in a different episode. But today we're working on Lycheemallow's Lychia, the pink Lycheemallow seafoam bush cat, or Lycheemallow, not really Lycheemallow seafoam bush. Just my brain is working like this after all the Lycheemallow seafoam bush things that I've been making and calling them Lycheemallow seafoam bushes when this is just Lycheemallow. Okay, I had this mixture of glitter and I'm going to apply it in certain areas, even though the cat will be bright pink in the end. And I will make more of that glitter mixture with glue later when it dries. Just don't want to waste it, so that's why I'm applying it on the fabric. Mix, mix, mix. And when this dries, I will still use it. Just wanted to use the leftovers before they dry. And some of the pink glitter glue will go to it. Just to Lycheemallow things up in there. I will also add it to the tail and the head. Okay, time to let it dry and make the head and the tail. Cut another piece of the fabric. I'm going to flip it over and stitch it for the wire. I've applied the head and the tail while it was still drying, but it's fine. I do have to let it dry. However, since that is with the head and the tail out of the way for now, I will work on Lychia's design features like her bows that are removable. Well, let this dry. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit of red glitter to the pink fabric because I'm preparing the fabric for the bows that I'm making. And I have this color changing pigment. It's a temperature one that's red, but it turns pink in a warm enough temperature. And I'm going to use it by mixing it into the glitter glue. So there's some on the lid, and it's like a powder that's even smaller than the finest glitter, so I better be careful with it. And be careful in terms of try not to get it in my eyes or anything, because that can be it's not a toxic substance, but still be careful not to get it in your eyes or anything, or in your mouth or in your nose. Okay, got enough pigment. Now close it up. I have to close it as tight as possible when I'm not using it. And now mix. Those pigments are the safest when they're dry already, after having it mixed into a glue. And that glue will also go to that. Because I kind of wanted to play around with the temperature pigments more, because I like the idea. I don't put things in water, but when your body temperature is warm, or you have a warm cup of tea or coffee or whatever, those things can be good to play around with, like warming it up and making it watch, and like watching the color change pigments and things like it. I'm going to apply red glitter to it, so there's still red in it. even after it dries and when it's warm enough to change its color to pink. At least add in something that will make Lychia different from Strawberry Shortcake's custard cat. If you have watched it and you know what I'm talking about. Okay, time to let it dry. Also with the pigments, I've also added them to the irises of Lychia's eyes. Everything has to dry now. Before I put this together, the radiator is warm and my fingers are cold from washing the dishes. Now I'm going to touch them with them to see what happens. Did you see that? It turned back to red. Okay, let's do another one. And the radiator to turn it back to pink. And that's how it reacts to temperature. Okay, so the cat is still drying, but the color change fabric has dried. I'm going to cut it and add a bow. That's a long enough piece. Now I cut it from that fabric and red thread to make it into a bow. Done. Now I stitch it on and add it to the back and tie a knot in it. To complete it on her neck like her cat collar. Now I'm going to adjust the piece and I'm going to use more of the fabric for the tail decoration. Tail added. And I still have that color changing fabric left. So I may make her some toe beans for the bottom of the box. Well, I'm just going to lift off the lid. And this will be for my pink seed beads. And that will allow the rest of Lychia to dry. And I will sort the yellow into somewhere else. Okay, just going to empty it out. The yellow will be put into a different box. Yellow sorted. Now I'm going to sort all the pink that's in it. But that's for when I do the toe beans for the cat. However, we've got to figure out how. So I'm going to get out a pink marker and I'm going to work it out where her feet are. So here and here and here will be areas for the toe beans. However, what about getting rid of that sticker? So I'm just going to scratch it off. Before proceeding to giving this box a cat feature that I'm going to give it. It's kind of going to be a mixture of opaque and transparent anyways, and for it I'm going to use some pink and the red to pink color changing fabric that I've made by coloring some fabric that color. So sticker removed, color added. Now I'm going to use the pink fabric to make the toe bean legs. Toe beans added. Time to let it all dry. While everything was drying, I was sorting the pink seed beads, and that's how many seed beads I have. Like different kinds of pink ones I have. And I have so many different pink seed beads that I couldn't fit them all in it, but that's fine. They can just be replacement ones, just in case. An area runs out of them. And the toe beans have dried, and now it's time to put the cat on the body, making sure the toe beans are right. And that's how they look like, if you are curious. I'm scared of the beads falling out and having to redo all the hard work that I've done to sort them, so I'm not going to lift it up too much. But anyways, Lychia is finished. Now I have to display her with Lycheemallow and call it a day. So Szewczaks, what do you think of Lychia? Please tell me in the comments, and bye Szewczaks, see you in another video, bye!